Anambra State House of Assembly expresses satisfaction on quality of work at Y Junction Road under construction. ASWAMA reiterates determination to instill culture of responsible waste management on Anambra. Various state government acts on domesticating anti-HIV discriminating act. Venezuela holds presidential election on July 28th. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra state economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. A very good morning to you. My name is Ijoma Uche. Welcome to our breakfast news. Anambra State House of Assembly has expressed satisfaction with the quality of road construction work at the Y junction of the Unizik Opuna Road and urged contractors to speed up the project and complete it in record times. The Chairman House Committee on Works and Infrastructure, Chief Emmanuel Nwafo, gave the commendation during an oversight visit with committee members. The road project is being handled by the state government. Correspondent Emmanuel Chibata takes the report.
After the inspection, Chief Nwafo noted that upon completion, the road would alleviate flood-related issues in the area, especially the ongoing underground drainage construction. He praised Governor Soludo for addressing the needs of the community through the project, expressing confidence that upon completion, the residents will experience significant relief. Chief Nwafo commended the quality and standard of the road and urged the contractors to ensure its completion before the end of April.
With the introduction of this underground drain, I believe everything will be all right. So you can see Mr. Governor is trying because we've seen everything. They are working. We saw equipment moving. We saw the quality of concrete and everything they are doing on site is equal to standard. So for now, we don't have much, but the underground drain is ongoing and they promise to finish in 14 days.
Speaking, the contractor, engineer Ejebo Jade, assured timely completion and adherence to high standards. In the same vein, the committee also inspected a 10-kilometer road construction work at Nogu, also handled by the state government, with a width of 7.3 meters. The committee noted that work was at the scarification stage, with the company recently mobilized for the job, urging them to maintain standards and quality. Speaking to journalists, the contractor, engineer Adeyinka Omosun, assured of quality delivery. Other members of the committee present during the inspection included the member representing Anambra West constituency, Honorable Patrick Udoba, his Ihiala constituency 2 counterpart, Honorable Golden Ilo, member representing Ayamelum constituency, Honorable Bernard Udemezwe, and Honorable Nobu Igwe representing Obaru 1 constituency, amongst others.
The Anambra State Waste Management Authority, ASWAMA, has taken their awareness drive to Idemili North, Onitsha South, Onitsha North, and Obaru local government areas of Anambra State. The initiative aims to disseminate crucial information regarding proper waste disposal methods, encourage active community involvement in waste segregation and recycling practices, and foster a cleaner and healthier living environment. Correspondent Blessing Dennis has the rest of the news.
Led by ASWAMA officials, the tour encompasses interactive sections and distribution of educational materials tailored to address the specific waste management needs of each locality and proactive measures towards maintaining cleanliness and sustainability within their communities. Speaking to ABS, the managing director of ASWAMA, Sir Mike Ozemena, highlighted the importance of engaging communities in waste management practice and emphasized the significance of the sensitization efforts in promoting sustainable living habits. The ASWAMA boss expressed optimism on the impact of the sensitization campaign, stating that it would contribute to a long-term improvement in waste management practice and environmental conversation across the state.
Here because then got an independent coaching over the jet play to I don't know matter. Government are here now, all chairman programs today. And all our problem for you. All the guys were there. But when you say I will governor Charles Kubo Masoludo, Continue cleanliness of the environment.
Also speaking, the chairman governing board, Anambra State Waste Management Authority, ASWAMA, Professor Imao Ezenwaji, said ASWAMA is poised to instill a culture of responsible waste management and environmental stewardship among residents and expressed displeasure over the insistent dumping of refuse on drainages, non-compliance with the monthly market sanitation exercise. Professor Ezenwaji appealed to all market leaders across the state to support the good vision of the government.
Why I personally task myself to join is that you can be called anytime what is happening in those areas, what is happening. Just like MD said, we are not yet there, but we have left it.
In their separate speeches, the Transition Committee Chairman of Idemili North, Chief Chuks Brown Iwanua, that of Onitsha South, Mr. Emeka Oji, and his Onitsha North counterpart, Mr. Onochie Uzoma, highlighted the importance of community involvement and cooperation in development initiatives, the need for active participation in civic duties to foster a better society, and the significance of unity and collaboration among residents to address common challenges and achieve progress in their respective communities. Acknowledging the challenges encountered in enforcing environmental regulation and policy, citing issues including inadequate resources, resistance from certain quarters, the mayors reiterated their resolve to overcome such hurdles through collaborative efforts and innovative strategies to ensure the successful implementation of the Green, Clean and Sustainable Anambra initiative. They collectively lauded the strides made under the Soludo administration, its visionary leadership and proactive approach to governance, while affirming their dedication to aligning with the Clean, Green and Sustainable Anambra agenda.
One thing about the SEAL thing is a continuous process. It's not something that we do once and we will have to continue. So we're planning by April we'll start the SEAL thing again before the next rainy season.
But on our side, it's a commitment. We are not looking back. We are putting in everything we have. We're investing in it because we must ensure a clean environment. Whatever is taken, we are paying for that. We are investing in that. We're having raising partners. We spend our own money. We spend government money. Partners come into it. Volunteers. Everyone is working towards getting a better environment.
From Onitsha North Local Council area, Blessing Dennis, ABS News.
The economic hardship being faced by the citizens and the insecurity in different parts of the country were brought before God as he was asked to salvage the nation and show mercy to his people. These were one of the petitions of the Christian faithful who converged on the Cathedral Church of St. Faith, Awka, for the 2024 Lenten Prayer Convention hosted by the Anglican Diocese of Awka. The annual prayer convention, initiated in 2010 by the Archbishop Ecclesiastical Province of the Niger, Most Reverend Alexander Ibezim, is aimed at bringing men back to God through ways of salvation. Correspondent Amaka Okoye has details.
The theme for this year's edition was "This Mountain Shall Be Removed." It featured intercessory prayers, praise and worship, special renditions, ministrations and thanksgiving. Speaking during the prayer convention, Most Reverend Ibezim, who is also the Bishop, Diocese of Awka, said that through God's inspiration, he initiated the program, which has recorded a lot of breakthroughs, success and God's divine visitation on his people. He said these testimonies has made the diocese to wax strong, even as he revealed that the convention is cardinal time that God blesses his people. Most Reverend Ibezim explained that they chose the theme, given the situation of things in the country, as a way to give the church more reasons to have faith in God, as he stated that there are physical mountains around which need strong faith and trust in God to be moved.
That through their trust in God, they will be able to pray that it is God does not change. Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and forever. With God, all things are what? Possible. And our society now, everybody is losing hope. You don't lose hope. You don't lose hope. You remember the story in Exodus?
Earlier in his message, the guest preacher and Bishop of Jalingo Diocese, Right Reverend Nedison Foreman, explained that mountains are unseen hindrances and oppositions to progress in life, stating that anytime God opens the door for his people. Adversaries will come their way just to hinder that which God has made. Therefore, saying it is important to understand the key to deliverance and secret of liberty to remove the mountains. Right Reverend Foreman told the congregation that greater their destiny, the greater their mountains, which means they have to pray without ceasing.
But the Bible says, surely there is an end. And thine expectation shall not be cut off. I prophesy an end to every forces of hell that is stopping you.
Lending her voice shortly after the prayer convention, the president of the Women's Ministry, Province of the Niger and Diocese of Oka, Dr. Mrs. Mata Ibezim, thanked God for the grace he gave to his people to gather for the program, stating that what is needed in Nigeria is God's intervention in tackling the mountains of hardships, killings, and shedding of blood.
Looking at the team in the light of what we are in the society now, and we believe that every woman, every man, every young man that have participated in this prayer, native prayer convention, is going home with something tangible. It's going home with the blessings of God. And that in this country, Nigeria, what we need is God's divine intervention.
On his part, the secretary, Oka Diocesan Mission and Evangelism, Venerable David Dezo, said they were set up to carry everybody along in evangelism as they are reaching out to the grassroots, speaking to troubled souls of the good news of Jesus Christ. Altar calls were made where many renewed their life to God. A renowned gospel artist, Chika Obala, led the gathering through praise and worship, singing soul-uplifting songs in the worship to God, while special anointing and prayers were offered to address many circumstances and challenges in the society. From Cathedral Church of St. Faith, Oka, Amaka Okoye, ABS News.
You're watching ABS Breakfast News. Up ahead, various state governments tax on domesticating an Anti-HIV Discrimination Act. Venezuela holds presidential election on July 28. Remember that Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. We'll take a break here. The news returns after this timeout. Stay.
They use energy at school.
Your champs need nourishing energy. Give them the new and improved Milo at breakfast.
It has nutrients that support energy release.
Welcome back. Reports say in 2021, 1.9 Nigerians were living with HIV, with women being the most affected group, counting 1.1 thousand individuals. It is against this backdrop that stakeholders at the Zero Discrimination Day celebration in Abuja are calling on state governments to domesticate and implement the Anti-Discrimination Act HIV/AIDS of 2018 in the remaining 18 states of the Federation. Correspondent Eupui Ajide has details.
Convened by the Joint United Nations Programme on HIV and AIDS units in commemoration of Zero Discrimination Day was an opportunity for partners and community to discuss, reconnect, resolve to ending stigma and discrimination against persons living with HIV. In his opening remarks, UNAIDS Country Director Dr. Leopold Zekang said stigma and discrimination will increase people's vulnerability, deny people job opportunities and justice. He lamented that even though Nigeria has made progress in reducing new infections and AIDS-related deaths, Nigeria is still lagging on issues of stigmatization and discrimination, which according to him can be reduced if the Anti-Discrimination Act is domesticated and enforced by all the states in Nigeria.
We can ensure that in the 18 remaining states of the Republic of Nigeria, the Anti-Discrimination Act of 2014 is domesticated and it is enforced.
The Speaker, House of Representatives, Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, represented by the House Committee Chairman on Civil Society and Development Matters, Honorable Victor Obuzo, harped on the need for a resolute stance against the pervasive scourge of discrimination that continues to afflict individuals and communities across the globe. He said discrimination, irrespective of the form it takes, erects barriers that deny individuals their inherent dignity and rights as Nigerians are bound by shared commitment to uphold the principles of fairness for and to all, inclusivity and respect for all and sundry.
Who are being marginalized and oppressed, and stand in solidarity with them as allies and champions for justice and equity.
The Director General NACA, Dr. Gambo Aliyu, on his part, is hopeful that if community, religious and political leaders assist in the fight against stigmatization and discrimination, the success story of ending HIV will be soonest. He said the National Action Committee on AIDS has, through its engagements, reduced incidences of new infections and HIV-related deaths. Other speakers at the event, including the PEPFAR coordinator, Ms. Fumi Adesonia, Senior Advisor, National Human Rights Commission, Mr. Hilary Obunna, among others, harped on the need to amplify the voices of the marginalized as love alone can save. In Abuja, Princess Ekwi Ajide reporting.
Venezuela has announced it will hold presidential elections on 28 July, months earlier than expected. President Nicolas Maduro, who has been in power for 11 years, is widely expected to seek re-election. His opponent, Maria Corina Machado, is banned from holding office for alleged financial misconduct, which she denies. Last year, the government and the opposition in the South American nation agreed to hold elections on 2024 and invite international observers. The 2018 elections, when Mr. Maduro was declared a winner, had been widely dismissed as neither free nor fair. The election date announcement was made by Venezuela's National Electoral Council yesterday. Venezuela's National Electoral Council head, Elvis Amaroso, said council members had unanimously chosen the 28th July from nearly 30 other possible dates. Candidates have until 25th March to register. We'll take a break here. The news returns after this time out.
Champs, they use energy at school.
Your champs need nourishing energy. Give them the new and improved Milo at breakfast.
It has nutrients that support energy release.
Welcome back. English Premier League giants Manchester United are preparing an offer of €110 million as they hope to land Nigerian international Victor Osimhen during the next transfer window, with Sir Jim Ratcliffe's Enos Group taking control of Old Trafford. At the Premier League, giants are eyeing a massive overhauling of their sport ahead of the 2024-2025 session. Manchester United are ready to make a statement in the transfer market after reports emerged that the Devils are ahead of Paris Saint-Germain and the Premier League rivals Arsenal and Chelsea in the race for the Napoli striker. The Nigerian forward has 13 goals this season and helped Napoli win Serie A last time around. Osimhen is wanted by Chelsea, Paris Saint-Germain, and a host of other top teams. He is said to have a €110 million release clause in the new contract he signed in Napoli recently. Despite missing a large chunk of the 2024 2023-2024 session due to the injuries and his involvement with Nigeria at the 2024 Africa Cup of Nations in Ivory Coast. The striker still boasts 14 goal involvements in 16 appearances in the Italian highlights. We also take a break here. The news returns after this time out.
They use energy at school.
Your champs need nourishing energy. Give them the new and improved Milo at breakfast.
It has nutrients that support energy release.
Welcome back. Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow us at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube at ABS Television, Orca, on X at ABS Radio TV, and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. Main points again. Anambra State House of Assembly has expressed satisfaction on quality of work at the Y Junction Grade under construction. ASWAMA has restricted determination to instill culture of responsible waste management on the Anambra. Various state governments have been tasked on domesticating Anti-HIV Discrimination Act. And from Venezuela, we'll tell you that the presidential election will hold on July 28th. And before we go, remember, Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Sichoma Uche. Good morning.